Hi, I'm instructor Justin Vipperman, and I will be teaching your history course this semester. I'm excited to be able to go through this semester with you. Welcome back if you are a returning student of mine, and welcome if you are not. I hope that you find this class rewarding. There's a lot about this class that I'm excited to share with you this semester, and I hope that we can find a way to do that and to engage each other. I've got a few things that I want to go over and to explain the Canvas site a little bit. But first, I want to explain to you a little bit about myself and my teaching philosophy. So I grew up here in the Magic Valley. I attended the College of Southern Idaho about 20 years ago, and then went off to Idaho State before going to Portland State, and then came back to teach here. I'm currently working on a PhD at Idaho State University in political science and history. And with that, my philosophy of history is a little bit different. It's something that I think that is important and that we all, as historians, need to be looking at, which is that for too often we focused on dates, places, and names. And all that does is pushes you all to regurgitate those things. I'm not looking for you to regurgitate those things. What I'm looking for is your analysis of what it is that you're reading and what we're talking about. So with that, my hope is that as we work through this, is that you're providing your analysis of the topic, whatever the topic might be. So let's move into Canvas. I do all of my pieces are in modules. So if you scroll down the left-hand side and go to modules, you'll be able to see the entire course. It'll open up to you week by week. The first week, you'll see this introductory video, as well as the syllabus and a link to our book. So our book is inclusive access, meaning that the book is available to you online right from the beginning of class. There's nothing for you to purchase. Basically, it comes out of your student fees, and the book is right there on Canvas week to week. You just click on the link and you can then get into the reading and be able to do that. Okay. Also, with that, you should be able to see some videos that are within the text. So as you're reading, there'll be these videos. One thing, as a graduate student hack for you, which I realize you're not graduate students, but this is one way that you can see this. If you can't do all of the reading that week, I would suggest going through and looking at the videos. The videos are going to help you to understand these concepts a little bit better so that you can engage in the discussions that we have each week. And so I hope that helps a little bit, okay? Also, I would try and read the conclusion. That's going to sum everything up a little bit better for you. The modules, every week will have the reading, and then on top of that, it will have a discussion post. So discussion posts are worth 15 points. They're open the entire semester. But they do have a due date each week because I think that it's more engaging if we can get a discussion going. Those discussions have a prompt where you will answer the prompt to the best of your ability, but then you'll respond to a classmate. Now, I understand that the respond to a classmate thing gets boring and repetitive, and most of you all just put, hey, I agree with whatever you said, and I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for something more engaging. So what we're doing this semester is you will be able to post whatever it asks you to do after that. So you will respond to your classmates in slightly a different way than I think you might have done in other courses. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be rewarding for all of you and engaging and help you to think more critically about the topics that we'll be preaching this semester. Once a unit, there's a reading analysis instead of a discussion. Those reading analyses actually are a little bit longer. They're 250 words, and it is only seen by me. You and I won't really have a discussion. It is an assignment where you will turn it in, and I will grade it. It's worth 25 points, and there's 4 of those during the semester. That is hopefully for me to understand what your understanding of the reading and the topics that we've been doing are, okay? Lastly are the exams. Now the exams are not open throughout the semester. They are only open at that time. But if I need to extend a date here or there for a day or two, we can do that. They consist of 4 questions. They're usually best answered in 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph providing context, historical context. the second paragraph providing the answer to the question, and the third paragraph providing your analysis. They're open book, open note, they're on Canvas. There isn't anything that you've got to do other than the analysis piece, right? I want to see that you have really thought through this and that you can then explain to me why this is significant. You should be asking yourself every single time, why does this matter? Why do I care? And that third paragraph should provide why I should care. Sometimes that's because on the global scheme, this is so important that you're going to tell me why it's important. And sometimes you're really going to have to dig into, why do I care about this? Why is this topic a big deal? And why does Justin care if we're reading about it? So that piece is important to me. The exams are closed after the due date. I can open them. Like I said, I don't like to do that, but I'm willing to do whatever we possibly can. Throughout the semester, you may have issues. And I hope that as we work through this semester, you will be able to then come back and ask me questions or tell me, hey, I've got an issue. I really would like this class to not be one that you worry about week to week. I hope that you are at a point where you can come to me and say, hey, I had something happen this week, and can I do the discussion next week? Or I missed a couple of discussions, can I make them up? Yes, everything is open throughout the entire semester. You don't even have to ask to do that. The only thing you'll have to ask is for the exam to be reopened, or a way that you're going to be able to do that. I want this to be a course that we're learning together, but also you're not super stressed about, okay? This course is one where I want you to think critically. I don't want you to regurgitate facts. I don't want you to come back and just tell me what I want to hear. I want to know what it is that you got out of the reading, what you see. And that's going to help all of us to be able to have a better experience and a much broader idea of what's going on in history. So as you do that, if I've laid out pieces for you that are factors or characteristics of a certain time period, and you think, hey, I saw those four, but really I think this fifth one is the best one, write about it. If you are a military historian and you're like, actually the military fits really well with this concept, tell us about it. That is your piece that you're bringing to the table. You're not going to be marked down for thinking critically or for analyzing these topics in a different way than I might have done it. This is about you and you realizing what it is that you want out of this course, okay? As we work through, please let me know if there's anything I can do. At the top of the syllabus is my office, which is Taylor, in the Taylor building, which is the first building as you come into campus off of Falls. I'm upstairs on the south end of the building, 262. My number is 208-732-6258, and you can get a hold of me there if you have questions, or you can stop by my office. Because all of my classes are online this semester, it's best if you set an appointment. However, if my door's open, I'm willing to chat with you. So just stop by and we can have a conversation. I want you to feel comfortable about this semester, and I want you to be able to find a way that we can all show compassion to one another and understand that we all come from different backgrounds. Therefore, the last piece I have to tell you, and the thing that I hope that you get out of this course, is that history is complex. It's nuanced. Things change. I often have students tell me that history is set in stone, that it's a series of facts, which is true, except those facts get distorted as we see new evidence come to light. Several of those things have come to light over the last 10 to 15 years that have changed the way that we look at things. Different voices rise to the top, and we're able to look at history at a different point in time, or in a different light, a different understanding. So as we look at history this semester, I hope that you can see those things. There are many things that are coming out right now, and I will try to post those things in our Canvas under the modules piece so that you can see some of those topics that as we're reading about things, learning about things, you'll see these new concepts that are coming out that are pushing our idea of history to the brink. And that is why I love history, is that it's changing all the time. Regardless that we think that it's past and it's set in stone, something new changes our perspective and helps us to see things in a different light. That doesn't mean that the facts aren't true. It just means that the way that we look at them are different. Anyway, I hope that you can see that. I hope that this semester is a great one for you. I'm looking forward to engaging you this semester, and I hope that we can find a way to do that. Until I see you again, take care.